certainly upon us. I just got back from a week-long trip in Hawaii. The car was parked outside for that time, and it is filthy. Look at that. That is bad news. She's dirty. All right, so the reason, let me get in here. Okay, I know this whole going to CARMAX thing is kind of like a YouTube trend for highly modified cars, but there's some good reason for it for me today. And the reason is, in mid-December, the 4Runner TRD Pro I ordered way back in April, March kind of a time frame, it's finally here. It's finally coming. So mid-December is when I'm going to be able to pick that up. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I just sold my Jeep because there's absolutely no point in having a Jeep and a 4Runner. The 4Runner will far outperform it for off-roading capability, reliability, and a myriad of other things. So what we would really like to do, there's my wife's Maxima right there. We'd really like to get rid of that, but we're pretty upside down in it, quite frankly. So the other option would be to trade in this Golf, and then we also have the school bus still. Maybe we can sell that, and I don't know. So I'm going to take the Golf R to CARMAX because the dealership I'm buying the TRD Pro 4Runner from, frankly, they're offering me a great deal by selling it at MSRP. Even used, these 4Runners go for over MSRP. So that's pretty cool. But as far as the trade-in, I sent them all my trade-in information, including pictures of the vehicle and whatnot, and they completely lowballed me, which, I mean, I guess they've got me on a chain because they're selling me a TRD Pro for sicker. So we're gonna go check it out, and we're gonna see what number they come up with. Let me go ahead and run over some of the details on this car. Maybe you can formulate your own opinion, see if you think I'm wrong on the values and whatnot. It's a 2016 Golf R. It's the base model. It doesn't have the DSG, it doesn't have the upgraded audio, just the base model, which is awesome. I mean, like I've explained in my previous videos, I still really appreciate the features that they offered as standard on this car, which it's the top trim. So anyways, it's got right now 15,900 miles. When I bought it, it had 2,800. So I really put a lot of miles on it. That was just in January, and now we're mid-October right now. So I put a lot of miles on it. 15,900 miles. It's a 2016 base model. I'll probably just include the stock rims and tires. I don't think they'll offer me what I maybe feel like the rims themselves are worth. I spent, closing in on $4,000 for the HREs and to have them powder coated, and for the Continental tires and everything like that, and I still have the stock rims and tires. So it's just the base model. I feel like I can retail it for just north of 30,000, like 30, 31, right in there. I think that's probably the maximum I could sell for myself if I can find an interested buyer. Selling a vehicle online is usually easiest if you're under $10,000, just because there's a much wider market for cars in that category, and I've always found my vehicles to sell when they're valued in that range. So trade-in number I think would be appropriate is probably like 29 to 29.5. The market's pretty narrow for these cars. Like up to a brand new version of this car is 37. So gently used. Let's see, I think they just came out with the 2018s with the facelift. You're sitting in like the mid 30s, and so this being in low 30s with, I mean, it doesn't have 16,000 miles. Is still a very new car. I think my ask is about right. All right, I'm about to pull up to CARMAX, and I know they don't really appreciate people filming, so I'm going to shut down the camera. I'll show you myself rolling up, and then the clip after that will be me presenting the offer, and we'll go to that point. Okay, so the results are in, and I don't know if this is gonna focus, but CARMAX offered me $26,000, and apparently this car is worth less with the HREs that are on it. So with the stock wheels and tires, it's worth an extra $1,000, which is $27,000 is what they offered me verbally with the stock wheels and tires in good condition, which they are. So I don't know, I'm satisfied with that offer, and the reason I really wanted to come to CARMAX was because I've got the TRD Pro coming, and they offered me $25,500 for this car with stock wheels and tires and just in great condition, and I thought that was a big low ball. And CARMAX kind of confirmed that, because CARMAX offer is typically a low ball offer. I mean, you think about it, a dealership, when you trade in a car, has two opportunities to make money: when they take in your trade for low and sell it for high, and they take in the new car for low and sell it to high. So you're getting shafted on both ends. But CARMAX, they only have one opportunity to do that, so their offers are usually pretty low, and so that tells me that even the $27,000 number with the stock wheels and tires is not a particularly aggressive number for trade-in, and that I should be asking for more. So I think me asking for 29, that might be a slightly aggressive number with this new data that I have, but I mean, we need to be a lot better than 25.5, and that's just if I end up selling this car. So hopefully we can find a way to trade in the Maxima, because I would love to have the Golf and the Maxima together. The only issue is I don't know anything on this compared to what I owe on the Maxima and its value, so we would just be a lot more upside down by selling the Maxima. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm just pulling in home now, and gosh, I guess we'll see you on the next one, won't we?